Happy Valentine's everyone, and welcome to the channel. This year's Valentine's is a little different with the rise of overconsumption. On the holiday that's supposed to be about appreciating your partner, not paid sponsors. Also, only 4.0% of you guys are actually subscribed. So start supporting the channel by hitting that subscribe button. It's completely free. But enough talk, let's get into it. Overconsumption didn't just happen overnight. It really took off during the Industrial Revolution in the late 1700s and 1800s. For the first time, factories could mass produce goods quickly and cheaply. Products that used to be rare or handmade suddenly became widely available. In the early 1900s, especially in the United States, advertising exploded. Companies began convincing people they didn't just need products, they needed newer and better ones. After World War II, economies boomed, credit cards became more common, and shopping, it turned into a lifestyle. Then, globalization and fast fashion in the 20th century made products cheaper than ever. Overconsumption started with industrial growth, but then it became a culture. And as you see now at Valentine's Day, it is becoming very clear that overconsumption is clearly a problem because Valentine's Day, came out and the TikTok and YouTube, they were just blowing up with people buying stuff, telling you to buy stuff, showing what they bought, gifting their partner certain things, telling you what you should give your partner. It was a lot. And I feel like instead of Valentine's Day being celebrated for what it is, it's being used as a marketing strategy to get you to buy the latest thing or get you to buy what they are offering you, which is not good. But anyways, let's move on to the next topic, which is going to be the paid sponsorships. Sometimes sponsorships can be underwhelming or overwhelming, and in this case, really overwhelming. Because if you're just looking for a gift to make for your partner, if you want to do something a little extra for Valentine's Day, you might end up getting bombarded with buy this, buy that. This outfit is cute. Look at this Valentine's outfit you can wear on your date. Look at this, look at that. It is so much to the point where it's like, is this even like a holiday anymore? Like, why are we celebrating Valentine's Day? Which is not a thought you should be having when Valentine's Day is originally made to appreciate your partner. But now you're having thoughts like, what is this even celebrated for if now I'm being bombarded with marketing and buy this, buy that, when I'm just trying to find a cute gift for my significant other? And I don't think any holiday should be that way. It still can be overwhelming because it's like, wow, this is a lot. This is a lot. And when you're not even there to be like shopping, it can feel overwhelming, which is not a feeling you should have if you want to just celebrate the holiday in peace. This is definitely not a good feeling. And I think that if you're going to celebrate a holiday, in this case, I think you should try to ignore all the paid sponsorships, unless you're really trying to find something that you want or it's just convenient to you in that moment and you really need the outfit. Yes, go ahead. Go buy whatever this person is sponsoring. Honestly, if you don't want to, but you feel like you need to because this person is telling you to, that's probably an unhealthy habit you need to start looking within and fixing. Anyway, on to the next topic, which is going to be the store's rising prices. Now, this is something that somebody said, but I'm sure this is happening internationally because there's a lot of people who have said that the same product is being sold in stores for higher than what it was before Valentine's Day, which is, I'm gonna say my honest opinion about this. I think they're just trying to make another big buck because Valentine's Day only happens once a year. So when people are looking for Valentine's decorations for their content or like something to do sweet for their partner, they jack the prices up so that they can make more money because it has more value to that holiday, to the people. So that's honestly my take on, the whole rising prices thing. But I think that this is very advantageous of them to take advantage of you as the viewer, as the shopper, as the customer. It's really disadvantageous to you because if you caught on to this, then you are most likely to not fall into this trap. But you might as well just buy something cheap. You might as well just paint your mug pink or something like that. I don't know, and like literally anything, because it is so rigged. Anyway, on to the next topic, which is a little sensitive, which is going to be relationship insecurity. Now, Valentine's Day is something that, in this case, can be a little problematic when people are trying to target your relationship. Like, hey, get this for your boyfriend, or you should be doing this for your boyfriend. This is how your man should act. In some cases, there are videos where it's people who are either showing like a giant bouquet of flowers, or most likely advertising, are telling you, this is what my boyfriend did for me. Your boyfriend should be doing this too. So as you're on your couch watching this video, you're looking at your boyfriend and you're like, why aren't you doing that for me? So it's like, it's probably not because he doesn't love you. It's mostly because men just aren't like that. They aren't complicated. They aren't difficult sometimes. So it's like when you expect such things, it's like he probably didn't even have it in his mind to think, oh, let me just get this for my girlfriend. And some men are like that, but it's like, if your man isn't like that, you shouldn't take it personal, because it's like, okay, maybe he's just not thinking about it. Maybe it's not the fact that he doesn't love me, but it's the fact that he probably is just a really simple-headed guy. Because honestly, my parents don't celebrate Valentine's Day extravagantly. Sometimes they just spend time with each other and talk and, you know, make each other dinner. Stuff like, some sweet stuff like that. And it's not anything too much, but it's enough to where, hey, I see you, I appreciate you, and you know, you are important to me. And sometimes you don't even need to do that. Just value each other's presence. And sometimes that is literally enough. So, yeah, on to the next topic. This topic is going to be about expectations, both on the man and woman's part. Now, expectations is not something strictly on Valentine's Day. It happens a lot on and off Valentine's Day every year. There have, for generations, for millennia, that there have been expectations to what a man should do and what a woman should do. For as long as I can go back, there have been expectations. And I'm not saying that's an entirely bad thing, but when it becomes toxic to where it's like, hey, I'm expecting you to do this, this is what you should be doing, to the point where it's like absurd, like, come on, not every guy, not every woman has to do this. Or it's like, I won't like you if you're not doing this because I expect you to. That's unhealthy, and that's definitely toxic. So if you're expecting things that most likely not everyone is doing, you probably shouldn't expect such things and consider it, you know, abnormal, because it's like, okay, I'm expecting him to do this for me, I'm expecting her to do this for me, when she's not even like that, he's not even like that, or like it's not something that is expected of all women, of all men, or if it leans more into toxic rather than healthy. Yeah, so that's my idea of expectations, but other than that, let's move on to the next topic. The Christmasification of Valentine's Day. Now, okay, listen. Christmas, alright, has always been a holiday where people are spending money, where people are constantly spending money, constantly buying. So with Valentine's Day, not only is it being under the guise of Christmas because people are getting Valentine's Day trees, Valentine's Day presents, Valentine's Day furniture, decorations, like, hey, if you want to go all out, that's okay for you. You're all good. But listen, for one day, Christmas lasts longer than that. There's Christmas Eve, and then you have Christmas Day. That's 2 days. Valentine's Day is 1 day, and you're decorating your entire house just for 1 day. Does that sound right? Not really, does it? Why are we having boxes for decorations that we're only going to use once or twice a year? Is it that important? We are celebrating the decorations, the overconsumption of it all, not the actual holiday. And that's honestly sad. So yeah, I hope that next year's Valentine's Day, this year's Christmas, we can change and, tone down on the overconsumption. But none of this stuff happens overnight. It takes a lot of change and a lot of self-reflecting to be like, oh, what am I doing wrong? How can I be a part of this and fix it? That it does take time. And for things to heal and for things to be fixed, you have to do self-reflecting and you have to look within and look around you. What's wrong? How can I fix it? How can I be a part of the change? Right? So yeah, that's pretty much it. Everything I have to say on the Valentine's Day aspect, which is very interesting because it is a pattern that I see a lot on social media, but to make it, very similar to Christmas or to make Valentine's Day where it's not about, money, it's more about you and your partner, So yeah, that's it for today's video. Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to support the channel. Comment what you guys think of Valentine's Day below. Do you guys have any Valentine's horror stories to share below? Maybe I might make a video on that. And tell me what you do with your partner on Valentine's Day. That would be really interesting and, sweet to see. So what do you guys think of this Valentine's Day overconsumption nightmare? And what do you guys think we should do to change it? Anyway, that's it for today's video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!